Investigative reporter Ben Bradley is joining us with more on what he uncovered. Ben?
Ray and Lourdes, we found too many warning signs to count. His posts contained violence and vengeance, along with the logo of a far-right overseas group. Here are these images, not to glorify the suspect, but to show you what police have uncovered that's informing their investigation.
Bobby Crimo was a prolific poster. Online, where he apparently went by the name Awake the Rapper. His videos foretell his alleged violent acts. In one, he appears to dramatize a school shooting.
I know what I have to do. I know what's in it, not only for me, but for everyone else.
In another video, Crimo appears to animate his own demise in a confrontation with police. All of this informing the operation to arrest him. Police chasing leads across the northern suburbs, with Skycam 9 spotting this heavily armed armada of sheriff's deputies. At Lutheran General Hospital earlier.
This is a terribly difficult day.
Police say the 22-year-old suspect was known to law enforcement. But one question that will be asked in the days to come, were they aware of the violent videos that have been online for many months?
Sources say there were concerns about Bobby Crimo's mental health going back to at least middle school.
taken. We hadn't seen him come in. We've been waiting, watching police vehicles come and go, but we've taken it. We hadn't seen him come in. Believe he was brought in just minutes after being taken into custody, about 5 miles north of here, around 6:30 this evening. There are a number of people from Highland Park, a number of residents coming out here tonight. They have been looking to see for themselves the man behind the madness. We're learning a lot more information about that suspect, Bobby Crimo III, in that duplex making videos that he posted to social media.
Basement unit in that duplex making videos that he posted to social media.
And working to build a career as a rapper. His uncle tells me Crimo had never made any threats or alarming statements, at least to family members, indicating that he might be planning or considering a mass shooting. And his uncle tells me, as far as he knew, Crimo did not own a gun. Crimo comes from a prominent Highland Park family. His dad, Robert II, owns some food pantries in town. Ran for mayor here a few years ago. Race that he lost to Highland Park's current mayor.
Believe it, and I just want to express my deeply sorry.
And we have a good character. Everybody loves us.
This morning, a few moments ago, the judge ruled that Robert Crimo III would be held without bond. And that there was probable cause to hold him at this time for 7 counts of first-degree murder. No, and I was also asked the question if he said why he did it. We don't want to speculate on motives right now.
Certainly, our investigation is gone very much into what happened after the shooting. What Crimo's plan was. Investigators did develop some information.
Do you know how much ammunition he had at that point on his body?
Approximately 60 rounds.
Approximately 60 rounds.
His motivation isn't necessarily clear. I don't want to go specifically into what he told investigators. However, he had some type of affinity towards the number 4 and 7, and however he had some type of affinity towards the number 4 and 7, and inverse was 7-4.
There is a new surveillance photo of the accused gunman taken moments after the shooting. Police say he was heading to his mother's house.
CBS 2 investigator Dave Savini's been tracking down his family and joins us live with what he's found. Dave?
So Crimo's mother has been at the center of some police contact over the last few hours, overnight with a police SWAT team, and today we found a business with a mailbox listed to her, that mailbox under a police seal.
The suspect's mother is seen here in a confrontation with police on the 1500 block of McDaniels Avenue in Highland Park. The video shows SWAT teams standing on that street as she shouts and makes gestures appearing very angry. Bobby Crimo's mother, Janice Pacina, also.
Janice Pacina.
also has a mailbox and business listed at another address. This address, the UPS store about 3 blocks away from the mass shooting scene. Is that mailbox the subject of a police investigation? As to investigators found the entire UPS store has been locked and closed by police order. No one can enter or access their mailboxes. It's the only store with such a sign in this small strip mall. The mailbox we found coming back to his mother is partially blocked by a cardboard box. No word yet on why police have ordered this UPS store closed.
So if you go to this Awake the Rapper's Twitter account, he has stuff like this. Then if you also go to who he's following, first of all, Johns Hopkins Center for Health Security, that was one of the major players in COVID. And then he liked, let's see, Bill Gates, BBC World News, Kamala Harris, the CDC, Washington Post. This is who we follow. The World Health Organization, Barack Obama, New York Times, CNN. So, you know, FBI, Joe Biden, President Biden. So this guy's clearly a left-winger. And then, like I said, if you go to his likes and scroll down, you'll see that one. So here's him liking Washington Post articles, and then a CNN article about the January 6th insurrection, and then New York Times. And what is this New York Times one says? Last month was the warmest June ever recorded in North America. So he's liking a climate change post from the New York Times. And then if you come down here, it goes on a total CDC vaccination kick. You know, get a COVID-19 vaccine so you and your loved ones stay safe. So he's a hardcore vaxxer. And they're gonna try, the people were trying to say that he's a Trump supporter. There's no way this guy is a Trump supporter. He has one picture of himself laughing with a Trump flag on as a cape, which is more than likely him making fun of that. This is basically their one thing that they're going with, which he's clearly goofing. It says spam right on it. But man, if you go to his followers and his likes, he is clearly a hardcore liberal.
To Guidestones in Elbert County, the 19-foot structure mysteriously appeared in 1979, described with 10 guiding principles leading to countless rumors and conspiracy theories about who built them and why. Don White is live with a closer look at the damage. And Don, it looked...
Well, that's right, Jennifer. It was about 20 minutes ago. We were looking outside of the window, and then we saw a backhoe pushing down those structures down there. There were about 4 of them still standing, and all that remains right now is that mangled pile of rubble.
Wow, like really wow.
That's the first thing that went through Timothy Rucker's mind, seeing this destruction in what people around here have dubbed the American Stonehenge.
That's historical. Why would you disturb that?
That's what the Georgia Bureau of Investigation is trying to figure out. Investigators say unknown individuals detonated an explosive device around 4 this morning. Our chopper capturing the aftermath.
You wouldn't think something like that happened, you know?
John Gary said the blast could be heard and felt miles away.
I don't know why. But that's the shock road of it. the chakra though. The chakra though. The chakra though.
They'll do something like that. Whoever done it will do something different. I mean, I hope they catch you ever done it, to be honest with you.
I hope they catch you ever done it, to be honest with you.
We have seen videos circulating on social media claiming that this all was caused by a lightning strike.
We have seen videos circulating on social media claiming that this all was caused by a lightning strike. By a lightning strike.